Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video, and I did promise myself I'd be going back to playing Black Saiyans again. In the future, I probably will try out some of my old archetypes, but I want to remind those who are watching this video, I did limit like 2 or 3 cards from this archetype, because I tried to look, I kind of overlooked the problem, and I had to realize that the deck may not be the most broken, but it was the cards that made it too insufferable for the deck to even be fair in an actual game. So the cards that I limited were Aisha, Shanique, as well as 8-Star Ball. If you guys aren't aware about those cards, 2 of them allow you to special summon with as a quick effect, depending on the number of monsters your opponent controls and depending on the monsters you control. And they basically allow you to link or exceed summon during either player's turn. Ambrose is actually the most broken because you can make all Black Saiyan monsters you control level 12, and you can exceed some for an easy rank 12 exceed monster. And there's not much to really say about these cards. I'll show you the text for you to read it. And these cards do have limitations, although consider how powerful they are. I made sure to limit their effects otherwise, because to be fair, I explained in the past that the majority of my Black Saiyan monsters don't have any inherent special summons, besides Xeon and the other few that I mentioned. But I will be making some new support for this deck, so that I can actually have ways of actually getting them out a little bit more easier. Aisha is one of your go-to cards as well, because she allows you to search either Black Saiyans Matter or Black Wall Street, and these help you normal summon your Black Saiyan monsters without tributing. As you see right now, I discarded with trade-in since I already have the cards I need. As we wait, I'm going to be able to draw so many cards right now, so let us proceed. First, I'm going to go into my rank 8, obviously Black Saiyan Moses, which requires 3 level 8 dark attribute monsters. And now use Black Saiyan Evolutions effect, which allows me to retrieve or add Ambrose from my deck to my hand, or you can retrieve it from a graveyard, because the thing about these card effects is that they allow you to get to target one of your Black Saiyan monsters, or basically add one from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So, reason being is if this card were to get negated by Ash, you still get the last effect, although it may seem broken because you have to equip this card has to be equipped to a Black Saiyan monster that's either special summoned from your deck or grave. So if it has no target, it's forced to leave it's forced to be sent to the graveyard. And accidentally misclicked over there. I meant to retrieve a trade-in from my grave rather than Aisha. You're only allowed to retrieve 1 with this card's effect. So I use trade-in again to discard 1 level 8 monster to draw 2 cards. And I'm pretty sure the people who have been on my channel like a lot longer, who've seen my custom videos, custom duel videos, I'm sure they're already aware how the archetype works, because I explain these cards so often in my duels that I don't have to keep saying I don't have to repeat myself over and over. So just by reading the cards, it's already enough for you to understand what's going on. So Shaggy's effect activates when sent to the graveyard, and I'm allowed to draw 2 cards after. Same thing's gonna happen. We're just gonna draw more cards. Black Saiyan will. Then normal summon Aisha thanks to Black Saiyans Matter as well as Black Wall Street. They both have the same effects, so I can normal summon them without attributing. And they become Aisha and Shaggy become level 4 thanks to Shaggy's effect. Alright. I'm gonna go into Destiny. as my part of my synchro summon. Alright. I use Black Saiyans Matters effect to special summon a Black Saiyan monster from my hand. And because of Destiny, I'm allowed to draw a card. I use Black Saiyans Matters effect again to special summon Germain. Germain's effect allows me to special summon Elijah from my hand. Then I'll go into Black Saiyan Isaac. She allows me to go into Noah, go into Link 4, set 2, during the phase use Moses effect, and from here on out I'm going to pass it to my opponent. He draws a card, so you can tell he's playing Sky Striker. He's going to scoop at this point, the moment I use a Black Saiyan Princess effect. Alright, just going to wait what my opponent has to do. He's going to play Maneuver, Afterburners. In response, I'm going to chain with Black Saiyan Surge. I pay 800 life points to summon Ambrose from my graveyard, and then I'm going to use her effect to special summon Monroe, and thanks to Monroe's effect, I'm going to draw up to the number of Black Saiyan, Dark Attribute monsters, different names. Already my field is stacked as it is, so he's going to play Drone. He's going to normal summon the Rose to go into Hayate, and then I'll use Destiny's effect, and the moment he summons the Brick Producer is when he's going to brick as well. After I banish Monroe, I target his 2 monsters, they're banished. At this point, he pretty much bricked, leaving him 1 main monster, but he could have used the token, which I'm kind of confused why. I'll admit the deck is broken though, but it all depends on your hand either way, so I'm kind of confused why he even scooped. I think this is pretty much, to be fair, this is the only disruption. This is like my final disruption though, because I'm pretty, unless I'm missing something, unless he doesn't have enough, unless this is only Hayate, I'm pretty sure he could have done something with the token that he just, because the token that he summoned is a Hornet Drone, which is basically a Sky Striker monster. So I feel like maybe because considering the field art, the presence I had on my field, maybe just was enough, and he feared that, like, even if we were to do something, deal me some damage, attack me directly, or try to whip some of my cards, I still have a huge hand on top of the amount of monsters with over 3k attack, heavy hitters, and even with the slight amount of options he had, it wasn't enough. So it just did let him know that his deck may fall in comparison to mine's, but what matters is, like, not every deck is going to be better than the other. There's always going to be decks that are a lot more efficient, while there are decks that are slowly going to be hindered by the new format, and because of the changes that are being made, that deck won't be able to surpass other archetypes. And that's the point I'm trying to make either way, but I feel like he still could have done something. He may have not, obviously he wouldn't have been able to beat me this duel, but that token, he just left the token and didn't make the most out of it. I still believe, like with Horn Drone, you still can manage to summon something from your extra deck that has Sky Striker in its name. But either that could have been his last Hayate, or he just realized it was pretty much pointless for him to actually do anything. So even if he were to do something, deal me some damage, get rid of my cards, he can't manage to make a comeback either way. So, but overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content later in the future. Be sure to check your notifications, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.